Hi guys, I'm here with Andy, one of my latest students, and Andy is doing a fantastic job on selling on Amazon. But I'll let Andy take the word, take the mic, and tell us, what do you think, Andy? Why did you start this journey on selling on Amazon?
I guess really it was more to do with that. I've got a full-time job now, and I love my job. I love what I do. But I know it's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. It's I have to get up early and do long hours. And I've always, for quite a while now, I've been trying to find something that's going to give me a little bit more freedom with time, and just the ability to not be stuck in the same place. If I want to go away for a couple of weeks and still be able to do my job, I can do. That was a big thing for me, really. I want to be able to travel a little bit and have the time to do it.
Yeah.
So I guess obviously one of the reasons that made me decide to look at Amazon was seeing your progress yourself with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the photos and things you put on your Facebook I was following, and I saw the success you'd had with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided that it got me curious. And I thought I'd give you a shout and see what it was about.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously after having a chat with you, it kind of made a lot more sense. And then obviously I went away a little bit, had a week to think about it, run through it, and decide if it was definitely a thing to do. And then we went for it.
So do you think it was the right thing to do, Andy?
100%. I wouldn't, without a doubt, probably one of the best decisions I've made in my life, really, because I can really see now how I'm going to get that free time and be able to do what I want with my life. It's
So Andy, just to tell you what Andy's doing. Andy started with me. He bought my training program at the end of March. And only about, it's not even 3 months yet.
Yeah.
So what are your sales, currently sales, Andy?
So we're in month 3 now.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be hitting around £14,000 this month, £15,000, which is crazy, really. It's going really fast. We've put a lot of time into it, and we followed the system.
Are you enjoying the system? Are you enjoying the training that I'm providing?
Yeah, it's easy to follow.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you everything you need to tell you.
He understands me in my funny accent.
Yeah,
he actually understands me.
He has listened to some of the videos a few times just to get through the words. No, but overall, it's great. Anything that isn't in the or anything that I've struggled to understand in the videos, you've answered the questions anyway.
Fantastic.
Thank
you.
You've been there every time I've sent you a question. You've answered it, or if you weren't sure, you found a solution and got back to me. So you've really made sure you've been there to coach me through the bits that I struggle with, which again is just as important as the training system. And I guess that goes with the group as well. The group we've got going with the other guys that are on the course as well. That's fantastic. If you're not there to answer, some other people can answer questions, and again I can answer questions for people that have started after me.
Absolutely, and you are really contributing a lot. I appreciate that.
That really works well, and it's good to have that little environment there as well, because it kind of motivates you to do more and more and more.
Yeah, I think what Andy is referring is as soon as you be part of my training portal, I actually put my students into a private group, which is a very intimate group where we all help each other. And now Andy is starting to gain momentum with his own store, and he is actually helping as well and contributing, helping others when there are questions, because obviously I cannot be all the time there. But what we do is help each other on this private group that we've got on Glip, and all my students get to get onto that private group and help each other with any questions that they might have. And there is different levels of people where there are people that are just starting, people that are already selling over 50, over 100,000 and over millions every month. So there is all kinds of levels of knowledge for what is Amazon concerned. Yeah. So great, very very glad that you are part of our business, of our training. So what would you advise to somebody that is thinking about opening an Amazon store and starting this journey? Let me say first though that Andy is averaging about 13,000-14,000 per month on month 3, and is already making over £1,500 net profit. That's just to show you that on a part-time job, as he still works as a personal trainer, he's already making like a full-time income just from this part-time job. So do you think this is the right choice to invest in a mentor?
Yeah, it takes a lot of time, but I wouldn't change the decision I made 3 months ago.
Yeah.
You know, it's for someone who's thinking or considering it, 100%, just get started. You know, and it's the same when you get the course. Just get started.
It's about like mindset, right? Yeah. Because people think as money as you know, it's about looking at money rather than a cost. Yeah. Looking at as an investment. That's what I say all the time. And do you think you're gonna make your investment back in 12 months' time?
100%, tenfold, easy.
Do you think you're going to 10x it?
Yeah, easy. I mean, that's how crazy it is. I mean, the system works, you know. It just works, you know. There's nothing else you can say about it. It's like you follow the training you've given us, and just keep chipping away and doing bits every single day, and it just builds, it compounds, and before you know it, it's like I think we're hitting about £700-800 a day in sales now.
Yeah.
And it's almost unbelievable, because obviously everyone has their limiting beliefs and questions like, is it going to work? You know, is it going to work for me? I think one of the reasons why I got in contact with you in the first place is because, you know, I could see that you'd done it, and it made me realise there's a lot of people out there. There are a lot of systems out there that promise you 7-figure salaries and all these things, and you see them every single day on social media. So it's really hard, you know. You could almost click on one and waste your money because it's not going to really give you what you think. But this one, you know, this really works. This really does work, and I still kind of look at it and go, wow, this is just unbelievable how it actually just builds. I think one of the biggest things that I learned from you was, once you learn the system yourself, start to outsource it. You know, I've got like the virtual assistants starting helping me now, so we have 4 virtual assistants.
And that's when the business really
and
starts
that's when it really starts to go,
The system that we adopt is about learning. So Andy, the first month, he actually put the foundations down on his business. He had to learn the system, watch the training videos. Then he had to master it, so he had to apply it. But once you learn and apply it, you are in a position that you can then outsource it, and you are going to multiply your time by how many people you get. So what you could do in 8 hours, if you've got 5 people working every day, it's like you are working 40 hours a day. So that's when the business really starts booming. And one thing that I always teach about is start with no investment into inventory, which is the drop shipping model. Then look at your stats, your reports, and that why is a proven system, because we are looking at the page views that each product is doing, not just by relying on estimates. Although we also use systems and tools that gives you an estimate revenue or sales per month. There are a lot of extensions that you can add to your Chrome. There are a lot of tools that you can purchase that gives you a lot of data from Amazon and what sales you can expect. But when you start it through like a drop shipping standpoint, you first of all don't have to invest anything in inventory, right? No. Second, you look at your reports every 30 days, you see what you've sold, then you start turning that into FBA. Once you turn that into FBA, then you can start distributing it throughout 26 countries across Europe. Then you can start seeing with other extensions and other tools that I've got on my training portal, what are the costs and the selling prices of these products in US, Japan, Australia. Then you start exporting. That's why we created this community of worldwide Amazon sellers. So would you advise people to get onto this training program?
100%.
So guys, if you want to get signed up, just click on emanuelevinci.com/full package, and you will find my full training program, which will include some cool bonuses for you as well. So that is emanuelevinci.com/full package, and I'll see you within my students very soon, I hope. Thanks, bye bye.